Peace and blessings, guys. I am back. Let me take a sip of water. Oh. My eyes got a sip of water too. It was unintentional. So, all right. If you hear children in the background, know that they're mine because this is a family studio where every room is bound to have a child in it. We have a large family, so for those of you who are new to my channel, now you will know. So those of you who are not new to my channel, you already know. And my family is like your family, so you're probably used to it. But this video is talking about postpartum care and protection for your low-key flow. And I'm going to talk about all the different companies that I use and why I use them and why I believe they are the best thing. That was like a tongue twister. That didn't come out right. Why I believe that they're the best option for care during postpartum. Because every woman who's ever had a child, you know that feeling of, no, son, go take that back in there. Go with Sister Jasmine. Go. He's dragging a chair. So every woman who's ever had a baby, you know the feeling of, it's almost like wearing a diaper because it's just a constant continual flow of, low-key or blood for someone who doesn't know what that is. And for new moms, I especially want this video to get in your hands because there's some things that your doctor just may not tell you, especially if you're going to doctor's offices and you are doing it according to the world standard. The only thing that's really glorified is the fact that you're pregnant, and nobody ever prepares you for what happens once the baby or the babies are born. And so this video right here is for you, new time moms, and sometimes moms who've never got the information before or didn't quite know or understand how to actually prepare for once they've had the baby. What normally happens is, because this happened to me when I had my son in the hospital, then I got flooded with everything that's possibly going to happen, everything you're going to feel, what you're going to, you got to do like this because you may have to do this, or don't do this because then you're going to hemorrhage. I got flooded with all types of information after I had already pushed my son out. And so I left the hospital kind of ill-equipped. I didn't have everything that I needed. So my husband had to kind of leave. We had to leave from the hospital to go to Walmart, or we had to go here. We had to go to these different places to get everything that I would possibly need that I wasn't made aware of before I had our son. And so this video right here is to help you guys because, for my family and the many other families that we are closely knitted with, we have a lot of children. We plan on having a lot of children. We love children. And so this is something that we're really going to need to know. So if you plan on having more than one child, let me tell you, this video is going to be very beneficial to you because I'm pretty sure your doctor is not going to give you this information until after. And the whole thing is to be prepared so that you don't have to send your sister or your uncle or your auntie or your brother or your cousins or your husband to go to the store and get things that they probably wouldn't feel comfortable getting. So I'm going to talk about pads, protection. Okay. I just did a review on one of the companies that I've purchased my first cloth pad from. And I was very satisfied. It did its job. It did what it's supposed to do. And I began to continue to find other companies where I could just have a surplus and abundance so that when we would actually go through pregnancy and labor again, I would have that and would never have to worry about having to purchase anything disposable from the store. Shalom, my sister. Bless you. Okay, so I showed you the Allymax, but if you didn't watch that video, this is like a care pack from Allymax pads. And this is like a little bag that your pads will come in. And like I said, this is like a little pouch where it's kind of discreet, where the pad's on the inside. And then after it's being used, after you washed it and cleaned it, you can put it back in here, because this right here is water resistant. So it's not going to leak through here. So this is Allymax. These were postpartum as well. And then I also had I ordered some larger ones from another company. And this is what these look like. These are really huge. I'm going to take one out and I'm going to show you these because these haven't been used yet. These are actually in stock and ready to go for this next delivery. And so I want to show you. This is what they look like. So even when you open up the Allymax pads, this is what it looks like. It's long, and this is because it's postpartum. Okay, this isn't a regular, size pad. I really like the charcoal pad, the charcoal bamboo, and that's what this is. It helps with keeping bacteria and the smell down, and it's very absorbent. So this is what it looks like. This one has never been used. And so even after you've washed it, how you would store it is you would just fold it down like that. And then you would match up the sides where you would button. Here's the button. And so once it's folded down, or you can fold that over, and then you just bring it over. And then like so, it's buttoned and ready to go. So this one is a postpartum pad, or it can even be used for somebody who's has heavy days. You bleed a lot, and so tons of them. But you want to stock up, just like when you have the baby, they'll tell you, "Here, get some pads. Make sure you have pads in the house." But they don't tell you how many you're really going to need. You're going to need a lot of them, okay? And so same thing with needing a lot of disposables. You want to make sure you have a lot of these, because once you use it, you're going to wash them, and then you're going to have to wait for the dry time. You have to make sure that they're completely dry before you put them on again. So if you have an overabundance, you don't have to be concerned about whether or not it's wet or it's damp. Okay, so you definitely want to have enough of these. I would say 20, maybe minimum 20. Okay, so this is one bag. I have another bag, and then like I said, I have these. I have a whole drawer full of Allymax pads. And what I do is I base it upon the day, the time frame. So when you first have the baby, those first 3 to 4 days, you're going to bleed heavily. Okay. And so for the very heavily bleeding, I'll use these. These are the largest ones. Okay. Once the blood, your lochia flow starts slowing down, you can interchange and take out these ones, which are the very large ones. And then I'll come in and I'll start using Allymax pads, which are just a little bit smaller than the charcoal bamboo pad that I have. So then once I get done with the medium blood flow, then my next thing is this. This is my favorite, y'all. I'm about to tell you right now. It's my favorite. This is the first video that I'm about to do with this, because I really believe that you sisters, you women, you mothers who are going through the postpartum period, or even you're just having your natural cycle, I believe that this next thing I'm about to show you is like a lifesaver. It's like a lifesaver because it's very discreet. It's very easy. It's very comfortable as well. And you don't have to still use the really big bulky ones for when your flow has it's calmed down. It's not as heavy. It's not as long. It's not as strong. And so this next thing that I'm going to show you is it's better. It's what you need. Okay. You just need it. You need it. Okay. And I'm more about quality than, finding something for cheap. If something is quality, it's worth its value, the value that's put before you. And so that's what you want. You want quality, and especially with something like this. It's not going to be $2. It's not going to be $3 because it's going to be made to last. Okay. And so these are made to last. These are made to last. And then my next thing, which is this right here, what I'm talking about, which is the next thing that I go to when you go to your last, let me see, the next week after is where your blood kind of starts, waning off, where it's not so long, but you just kind of spot every now and then. This is what I recommend. This is the company it used to be called, Panty Prop. Okay. But now they go by Ruby. And I think it's like Ruby Red or something like that. So this is the new name. And, this was the original box when I first purchased from them. And then this is what one of their boxes look like now. Okay. But I want to show you. I recommend this because it removes you having to continue to put on the mesh panties, or then you put on your regular panties, but then they don't fit right, or it feels like it's just dragging or weighing down because you got this pad on, and it's just, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It just gets really uncomfortable. But this company, they really made it to where it's not uncomfortable at all. And look, it looks just like regular underclothes. This is what it'll look like. Okay. But they're called Panty Prop. And so this hasn't been used. Like I said, I'm not showing you anything that's been used. So this is what it looks like. And you can get other colors, which I'm going to show you another box that I have where there's different colors. I like black. I just like black. So this is what it'll look like. And you can pick whether you want like boy short style or brief style. They have different styles that you can pick. But this is what it'll look like. This is not a thong. When the sister was like, oh, is that no, it's not. It's not a thong. Okay. But it's very breathable fabric. As you can see, like if I hold it up, you can kind of see through it because it has proper airflow through there. But this is what it looks like. It looks like regular panties. And then if you open on the inside, see that? It's like a built-in pad. It's a built-in pad. And it's very, very comfortable. I'm going to tell you, it's very comfortable. I have used them and I'm very satisfied with it. Their stitching, they have designed this in a way to where they thought about the customer. They surely thought about the customer. And so this is what it looks like. And so for those light days where you're going into, you can even take like your light cloth pads and you can put it in here. They have it to where you can put it inside of here. And this will hold it. You can see my finger. This is just like a mesh net that will hold the other pad in there. So if you have small liners, you can put them in here as well. But say that it leaks. This is a built-in pad right here where this is what keeps you from leaking. It's leak protection. Say that it gets really, really light and you don't have to put any more pads on. You can just put these panties on and the pad is there to catch whatever you're spotting, a little bit of droplets. Like if it's light and you don't have any light pads anymore, this is a pad, like a regular size pad. And this will hold you. It's leak proof. It keeps the smell down. So I recommend, so you can see that. I don't know. It's kind of blurry. Maybe you can't see it, but it says Panty Prop. So this is what they used to be. Okay. But now I'm going to show you the new box, because we have the new box right here. And they go by Ruby. And I believe it's Ruby Red. But this is the packaging that it'll come in. And this is what it'll look like. Oh, let's try that again. This is what it will look like when you open it. And they were very careful in designing this as well, too. So this is why I recommend companies that I know took the time and the energy to make sure that it's prepared properly for the customers, and they're not just trying to make money, because you can definitely tell the difference. They send you a coupon in there. Same with Allymax Pass. She sends you coupons in there, and then they show you. It's like a little booklet and show you that they have, um, like they have swimwear even built in with this in there, and it goes over with you like the different layerings of the underwear that makes it leak proof, that makes it the protection above any other type of protection that you ever get from any other type of underwear. I have seen different underwear that are now starting to be like this, but I'm gonna tell you, I think these are by far are the best. They're the top quality. Um, so this is okay. There's the other ones, black. Then they have like blue. They have nude, and they have brown. So you have the option of picking different colors if that's what you want to do. But if you want all black is a little bit more expensive, because when you pick the colors, they're the ones that's just picking the colors for you, like mixing the colors up. But for all black, it's a little bit more expensive, just because I believe they don't get a chance to actually do the picking for you with what's available. They actually have to give you the colors that you need. So it's probably a little bit more expensive that way. But this is what I recommend to make your postpartum more comfortable, to where you don't feel like you got pieces of wrappings of paper sticking to your bottom, or it's pulling your skin, or pulling your hair, or pulling, getting caught to the outside of the mesh, not having, or it's falling out, falling off. So this will make your life a whole lot easier. I recommend Panty Prop or Ruby. I think it's Ruby Love or Ruby Red. Let me make sure. Let me look. Let me see what this say. I don't give y'all the wrong. Yes, it's Ruby Love. RubyLove.com is pantyprop.com. Okay, so even I think right now, if you type in Panty Prop, it'll still take you to Ruby Love. It'll just switch it, and it'll say Ruby Love on there now. But these are the packaging. They have different options on there. They even have like a teen pack for like if your daughter, she's about to, start her cycle, or it's going to be coming up soon. They have a teen pack as well. Allymax has a teen pack as well. So these are underwear that they do specifically. And Allymax, she does the sanitary pads. She does the cloth pads specifically. So these are the top two companies that I recommend to be in your arsenal for your personal care once you have your baby or babies. And I promise you, you won't be let down. You won't be let down at all. I haven't been let down, and it's actually comfortable. I don't wake up in the middle of the night after having them feeling like I'm just overly sweating or hot, or like I didn't just leaked all in the bed or anything. I don't feel like that at all. They've designed their product very well, and I believe that just as much as a benefit it's been to me and the sisters or the women who dwell here, it will be a benefit to you as well. And if you know anybody who's interested into going over into an alternative other than disposables, then recommend this video for them, that they're able to see that there is an alternative. You don't have to feel, just unclean, just nasty the whole time, or uncomfortable the whole time. This would definitely help you feel better about recovering. And you don't have to keep looking to the side or seeing if you've made a mess on your bed or your padding. This is by far the best that I've come across. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for you all who would actually purchase your first order, and let them know I sent you over there. Okay. I don't get anything for this, but I just want y'all to let them know. Maybe if y'all let them know, then I can start getting some from it. But I use them and they're very good. And I just figure if it's a good product, I believe that they're worthy of their honor. They're worthy of being made known to everyone else. So bless y'all. I hope this video helps you. And if you have any questions or you need the direct emails for any of this information, you can just contact me on my Facebook or at my Gmail account, which is mothersherbal.instincts@gmail.com. Bless y'all. See you later.